everyone doesn't know, my name is Gary Jackson. I'm with JHP Insite. We've been doing online quote systems for brokers for private branding on their websites for about 8 years now. We have brokers across the country, and some are very successful with our senior Medicare supplement plans. Now, if anyone has any questions as I go through this, just go ahead and stop me. I'll be happy to answer any questions that you have. But first, I guess I want to start by showing you the Medicare supplement quoting itself. And to do that, we're going to run a quote. Let's just jump to here. If anyone has any problems seeing our screen here, let us know. This first page is a page where a customer goes to your site, or potential customer goes to your site. And at this point, they can put in information. You decide what information they collect. On this page here, you see name, zip code, and email. But you can collect address and phone number as well. It's all controlled in a back office panel that you have access to. Now, let me just jump to a quote here. We're going to put in a zip code. I'm going to do a California zip code. And click go. And from this point, you'll see it asks the questions about age, applicant and spouse. You can change this within your back office panel to ask for date of birth instead if you choose. As you'll see very quickly, the results are returned. We have some very fast servers, so your customers don't have to wait very long to see the results they're looking for. We have multiple carriers that are available. As a broker, you choose which carriers you want to show. Each plan benefit provides details on the particular plan. We'll look at the details of the Blue Shield plan have high deductible by clicking the View Details icon here. It goes over particular Medicare options, what's paid, what is the responsibility of the Medicare recipient. If the customer chooses to apply, they just click the button here, and they'll be given 3 different ways or 2 different ways to apply depending on the carrier that they choose, which they can either apply online if the carrier provides this type of service. Okay, looks like they took care of that there. As I mentioned, they can click the apply button. They'll have 2 to 3 options depending on the carrier and how to apply, which would be either print an application or apply online if the carrier provides an apply online link, or they can have an application mailed to them, which you'll be notified as a broker that this particular customer wants a application for this particular plan. There's several different powerful benefits that our system offers. The first is what we call a broker pick. This is where you as a broker can say whatever you want about a particular plan and have it highlighted on the plan benefit itself. For example, this right here is a broker pick. Now, when the customer sees this and clicks it on, it can show your verbiage, what you think about this plan A in this case. You can put your image in there if you like. And they can actually, from that point, they can kind of see you and start to relate to you as a broker. Close that. You can also compare plans. Let's take a plan N and let's compare it to a plan A. And with the plan comparison tool, which is very nice, not only do they see the plans side by side and in a clear format, they can choose to highlight the plan differences by clicking this button here. And immediately, once that's done, where the plans are different will be checked off and highlighted so they can quickly see the difference in the benefits of a particular plan. Also, finally, with our system, you have what we call upsell buttons. You can choose to show none or several on any product that you want. In this case, this particular site showing life insurance, auto, annuity, and travel. Those people scroll to your site. If you want to upsell to something else that might be of interest to them, you can do that. this button, and from that point, they can provide their contact information. You can send them off to another site that provides this type of benefit for them. The options that you can do with this are almost limitless. Now let's go to your back office panel where you control your website quote engine. Change the screen here. Right here, you're looking at our back office panel. Every broker has one of these. And with this panel, you control what your quote engine shows, and as well as the look and feel of your quote engine. This page here we're looking at now is, the basic thing we show you here is how you choose what plans you want to show on your site. Let's take a look at the Arizona plans. What you simply do is check off the carriers you want, uncheck the carriers you don't want, hit submit, and it's done. Also, you can choose to block certain styles of plans that you don't want to show. For example, if you don't want to show plans C or D, you'll check them here as I'm doing here, hit submit, and once this is done, your prospects to your site will not see those style plans. This component here that I'm highlighting here is where you put in particular information about a style of plan. Like, for example, if you want to say something about plan F high deductible, you just select that plan and then you type in whatever you want and click submit. And at that point, when any F plan high deductible shows up on the quote engine, the consumer will see this little broker pick icon on the right, and they can click that and see what you have to say about the plan. Now I'm going to jump to, there's a whole bunch of stuff in here, but I don't want to bore anyone with the particular details. So let's go to your quote system preferences. Here is where you can control what your website shows or collects as far as information, how your website looks also. This first box here allows you to decide if you want to show the name box or make it required, show an address box or not show one or make it required, email, etc. You also have controls on this page as far as if you want an email sent to you when someone runs a quote, the system will do that. Your display phone number, how you want to sort the plans from least expensive to most expensive or otherwise. You have controls as far as the look and the specs of the site, buttons, etc., colors, pretty much anything you can imagine, so your site has an individual look that best fits your home website. Now, let's jump from that to, we'll talk about another benefit we have, which is our autoresponder system. This has to do with trip marketing. It allows you to add this to your system, which allows once a customer comes to your site, you can send continual emails that keep in contact with them and let them know, ask them questions and move them forward in the process. I had an email and I'd like to show it to you what it looks like. This is an example of an autoresponder email that's sent to a client after they visit your site. It can be anywhere from 1 day to 3 days to 5 days. And they're sequential, so you can send out any number, but keeps them in the loop. This one particular here is for justhealthplans.com. It thanks them for visiting the site, etc. And if they want to view rates and benefits, they click this link within the email, and it'll take them to the site. It'll make sure information is still current. And if everything is current, they click it, it'll immediately pull the rates back up. Everything is still branded and associated with your site. So it's a very powerful tool. Now, I'm going to go to websites itself and landing pages, because with our system, landing pages are included, and for the most part, they're free. You have multiple options to choose from. Once we have a prospect that works with us or a broker that works with us, they can choose any one of these sites, with the exception of one, and it's free. They're all very handsome sites, and you can attach it to your quote engine if you have the site currently. If you do have a site, we will make sure your quote engine is branded so the consumer won't know they even left your site, because we'll have the same look in the header of our quote engine. Now, there's one option that is an additional cost, and it's our responsive template option. This is new, and what it does is it transforms to whatever device that the consumer is currently on. So if they're on their mobile device, their phone, their iPad, etc., the website is responsive to detect that and will obviously make the adjustment so it looks proper with whatever device they're utilizing at the time. So this is where everyone's going. And, I mean, I think most people access the internet now with something other than a desktop. So you probably want to have a website that is responsive at this time. So obviously they're beautiful sites that work very well, and we've had a lot of very successful brokers in the Medicare side that use our system. Okay, I think I tried to cover everything, Nick. Is there something you'd like to add?
Yeah, so what you guys are seeing here is a really solid kind of turnkey system. It's all in one. I know that over the years we've all looked at CRM systems and autoresponders to set up drip marketing campaigns, quote solutions. This is everything. This is really cool. This is affordable. It does. We looked at the Medicare side. We can also do life and final expense quoting through here. That's
correct.
It's great. Rick is using it right now. Rick is never happy about anything, and Rick loves this stuff. So that's about the best endorsement I can give for any type of software. What does this
Excellent.
sort of thing cost on a monthly basis to add to your site and all that good stuff, Gary?
Okay. Our normal pricing is for the Medicare supplement system by itself. One state would be $25. For additional states, to add on to that would be an additional $10, and for unlimited states, it's $79. There's a one-time initial setup fee of $199. If you want to add life and final expense, that's an additional $20. And also, if you want to add the autoresponder, that's also an additional $20. Now, we do have we worked out a special program for your group here, Nick, that you know about, where the discount is significant over these prices. They're already low. So I'm sure you can, of course, speak to your members about that.
Yeah, that's what you're looking at here, guys, is the retail stuff, and Gary's right. This is, I mean, look at the hosting costs here. Look at the cost for these engines. We've all looked at quote engines before. You can look at this and know that this is very affordable, and we'll be sending out a separate email to everybody after the webinar is over today with information on how you can get all this stuff at an even lower price. We're not going to talk about it. All right, all right. I think we've regained sanity. In the audio realm. So what we were saying is that after the webinar is over here, we're going to be sending out a separate email with some discount information about how you can get all of this cool stuff at an even lower price than what the already low prices you're seeing here represent. Does anybody on the call have any questions they want to throw out about the Medicare quoting, life quoting, final expense quoting?
I have a question. Can you speak, do you have any information about conversion rates for people that visit your site, or the people that run quotes, or those additional add-ons? What the conversion on any of that is?
Well, as far as rates for conversion, we don't have exact numbers, but we can tell you that the responsive sites convert better, and we have a history of working with brokers that are very much focused on conversion. And we're a hands-on company, so to make conversions work, you almost have to understand a little bit about HTML and SEO and things of that nature, and also the layout and aesthetics of the site itself. We can help brokers with that. We've done it for many years. And because we're hands-on, just call us and we can help you push conversions up or give you information that will assist you in the future.
Gary, this is Rick. Would you mind going back to the template screens and just for, 2-3 minutes, walk through your, I forgot what you call it, so one that we can change everything on.
Okay.
Responsive responsive, that's what it was.
The responsive one. Now, Rick, the responsive site, while you can change everything on it because it's a hosted site, the other templates also, you can change pretty much everything as well. The only thing that you really can't change is the basic colors and some of the images because they were put together to match and be congruent with the look of the site. As far as verbiage, what you're asking, if it's just Medicare supplement or if it's Medicare supplement life, all those things we can change and work with the broker to make it fit what they're trying to present to the consumer.
So that if somebody just wants a landing page, what would be the advantage of the responsive template?
The advantage of responsive, in fact, I'll try to show you here. I'll just demonstrate. Now, you're looking at the responsive template now. This is on a desktop. Now, let's say they have a mobile device. I'm going to shrink this desktop so you can see. You can see how the look of it fits now. But if they have a mobile device, responsive sites change. Now, let's say this is more like a phone. You see here that the picture's gone so it can fit the phone. The name and address comes, and email form becomes prominent now. All the other items are smaller to fit the format of a phone. If it's a larger mobile device like a pad, again, the system changes to reflect that device that they're communicating with your website with. So that's the beauty of a responsive site, is it looks good on any device.
So for $70 a year, we have something that can be used on any device rather than just looking good on a desktop.
Correct.
And $70 is nothing.
We agree.
And I'll just throw this out there. I can.
They still can be accessed. Of course, you kind of have to scroll through them if you're on an iPad. Phone makes it a little more awkward, and it's just not as powerful as the new responsive sites are coming out today.
Okay, cool. So I'm sold. I've actually sent you money, and I paid retail.
That is correct. Sorry about that.
Well, it's all right. It's still a good deal.
All right, guys. Well, if we come up with any other questions, or if you want to talk to Gary one-on-one, maybe look at a demo and go through anything yourself, feel free to do that. We'll have, like we said, an email going out to everybody with information on a little bit more of a discount and contact information for everybody as well if they want to reach out and get started with this whole system. I recommend it. Rick obviously recommends it. It's really fantastic. Gary, thank you for coming out today and for showing us around.
Hey, thanks for listening to me.
Fantastic. All right, everybody. Well, thank you guys all for coming. We're looking forward, as always, to seeing you all next time. Thanks, everyone.